playoffs.
They doing better than I thought.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to start this off, like I said, with the real problem in the East. Jayson Tatum is back. And the Celtics already look like the most dangerous team in the conference. Now,
welcome to the Hood Report, the spot where culture meets competition and we spit real shit.
What up, though, and welcome to the Hood Report, the spot where culture meets competition and where we spit real shit. Tonight, we're talking about Tatum. He's back. Is the Eastern Conference in trouble? Is Boston loading up for another championship run? We're going to hit that tonight on the Hood Report. But before we even get started, a quick shout out to BAM!
Bam, bam, bam.
83 points yesterday. Are you serious? 83.
Yeah.
That's not a stat line you can ignore.
That's right.
Somebody check the box score. That don't even sound legal for a guy that only averaged for his career 19 points a game, averaging a career high this season. But we're going to talk about that. And tonight, we got the full motherfucking squad in the building. It's been a while. Plus, our guy, ex-NBA big man and frequent Hood Report guest and supporter, Mark West is in the building, baby.
What's up? What's up?
So,
let's go.
You know, we're going to have some Suns jokes for his motherfucking ass tonight, too. we gotta have some Suns jokes.
Yeah, baby. We in the play-in at least.
That's right. They're in the play-in. Hey, and right on the brink of the playoffs.
They doing better than I thought.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to start this off, like I said, with the real problem in the East. Jayson Tatum is back. And the Celtics already look like the most dangerous team in the conference. Now, you had their second best player. Second best, I said. I think their best, and many of us tonight are going to talk about their best, I think it's Jaylen Brown, both sides of the ball. Now the defense get tighter, the offense gets smoother, and the rest of the East got to start asking some motherfucking questions. So we're going to break it down. Does Boston take control of the East right now, or is somebody still out there somewhere that can stop them before June? So we're gonna open this up. And we're gonna do right off the top. We're gonna call it. Does Boston currently, as constructed with Tatum, are they gonna you see them taking control or moving up positions in the Eastern Conference or strengthening their position in the East? Wes, we're gonna throw it out to you first. What do you think about Boston with Tatum coming back?
I think there's no question they're gonna strengthen their position. They were they're number 2 in the East before he got back. You know what I mean?
So they locking up the 2 spot.
Yeah, they locked up the 2 spot. They're only two and a half games behind those. So Detroit got to be on their P's and Q's because they can definitely catch them. You know what I mean? Jaylen Brown got to keep his composure a little bit. I think he got tossed just the other night, didn't he? Got thrown out. And they were still in the game. So because old boy stepped up. Derek White stepped up. Derek White stepped up. Yeah. So I mean, they have a very good team and a team that's been there, done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've been there, done that. Where Detroit has a very good team, but they ain't been there and done that. Not with this current team. Not with these guys on this roster.
They motherfucking champ. All right.
It makes a big difference. And they only 2.5 games out.
Yeah. They're close down. Hey, all right.
In the West, in the East, it's tight. It's tight. So
it's tight as fuck. All right, one of the other guys jump in. Go ahead, Mark. What you think?
Hey, Boston gonna catch him.
No,
Detroit. Yeah, shit. Detroit. Boston gonna catch Detroit. Boston's gonna catch Detroit. Detroit gonna drop down to 2. Boston gonna catch 1, and then they ain't even gonna make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Veto. Hell no. That ain't happening.
No.
You said Detroit ain't gonna make it to the finals?
No.
Detroit.
No.
Detroit's going to go home.
One thing, Tweety, we can see that you are a consistent Detroit hater.
Wow. He's a Detroit hater.
I will say that.
With the whole East.
But what I will say is that, even before Tatum came back, Boston was looking good. They were doing their thing, and we had already talked about them being probably the most formidable opponent for the Pistons without them. Now that Tatum has come back, it's only intensified. Like Mark said, the team looks good.
Yeah.
And it's only gonna get better.
Yeah.
So
if they line up against each other though, the Pistons can't beat. Now the Pistons cannot beat. Hey, the Pistons cannot beat Boston. I don't think in a series. So I don't think Pistons want to see them.
No,
I think they're a problem.
Let me explain y'all about this situation. Boston, of course, has stepped up with Tatum. But the problem is this: the playoffs is all about matchups. It's all about matchups. And I don't know if anybody remembers.
They're a bad matchup against the Knicks. The Knicks are a bad matchup for them.
Okay, well, let me get it out. I mean, you're going to spoil my moment.
Yeah, you think anybody remember?
They are a bad matchup for the Knicks. And right now it's set up. I mean, if it stays the way it is,
it ain't gonna stay the way it is.
We will see the Knicks. I mean, they will see the Knicks, and the Knicks will bounce them. I'm telling you, Knicks will bounce. I mean, it's all about matchups. Because, for example, this year, the Pistons is a bad matchup for the Knicks. So the Knicks don't want to see the Pistons. They don't want to see the Pistons, and they're gonna try and avoid the Pistons.
Maybe I'm saying, like you said, the matchup and who has home court in that series.
It's all about matchups. And right now, the way it's set up, the Celtics will play the Knicks in the second round. So I don't know.
Yeah. So what I would say is this: I think what happens in that series is what Knicks team do you get, right? When we're gonna talk about some other teams, like the Knicks are one of those teams. Knicks are one of those teams that can beat anybody.
Yep.
But then they're one of those teams that can lose to anybody, right? Yeah. All in the same breath. So I think that's going to be big. But so with that, what do you think about the dynamic between Tatum and Brown, right? Because it's always been said that it's Tatum's team, and Brown play Robin. So with Tatum coming back, once he gets his legs under him, who's Batman? Who's Robin?
I don't think there's a Batman or Robin. I think whoever's hot at the time, whoever's that matchup is, and they go from there. Because when they on the court together, it's whoever got the ball, whoever going to shoot it. So whoever guarding them. So that's what I'm thinking for that matchup.
But it's been proven that nebulous shit.
Tatum.
That shit don't work. You gotta call.
They won them a championship.
Who's the ball going to? Right, but in that championship series, the ball was going to Brown.
Yeah,
Brown was the MVP.
Yes.
Yeah, he was the MVP.
Yeah. So
he was MVP.
Are they better?
Are they better? Brown if it comes to a bucket that they need to get.
Right.
Yeah,
and knowing that Tatum is right there. If you want to double team or whatever, which
they can't double team
because you have all those other shooters over there, and you have Tatum there.
Yeah, no double teaming.
They're a smart team, and being a smart team is sometimes
they ain't always smart because sometimes they get to forcing up threes. When they should be going for two.
It is.
And when they're
smart enough to give that ball to Jaylen Brown and say, like, okay, let's make this happen.
But in the past, their Achilles has been, and why they, like last season when they got bounced, what their Achilles was, real talk West, is when the threes ain't falling, do you switch over and start going to your 2-point game, or do you keep forcing up threes? They would keep forcing up threes.
Yeah.
Missoula would have them forcing up threes.
Hopefully it's a lesson learned because and I know Tatum and Jaylen can get to that bucket.
Yeah,
they can get to the bucket.
So who's Batman? Who's Robin? Who's Batman? Who's Robin? Do you need to call it or what? What do y'all think?
I think no. I think for them to be successful, I think they do need to call it. And I mean, just because you're a Robin, don't mean that you won't get a lot of fucking shots because you are gonna get a lot of shots.
Oh yeah.
But I really believe after watching Brown by itself and then with Tatum, I think Brown is a Batman. Is the number one.
I think
Batman. I think he is.
You guys remember when the Lakers had played and they had Magic and they had captain. You know what I mean? They had Kareem.
Yep.
But Magic was smart enough to say like, "Hey, he the captain."
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Just to keep that cohesiveness on the team. I think Jaylen Brown's smart enough to say that. Y'all can say whoever the hell you want to say is the cat is Batman. But I bet, and everybody on this panel will bet Brown gonna have that ball in his hand come crunch time.
Oh yeah,
Decision. Hey. I think he's smart enough to say, if you want Jaylen Brown to be that guy, get the name. I don't care. Guess what? I work away with the MVP.
Yep.
He don't care.
Go ahead, Q.
Yeah. I was gonna say, look, on a normal year, this ain't even a question. This is my man's team. What's his name?
Tatum.
Tatum. This is Tatum's team on a normal year. But this year, because of the way that it started off, Jaylen Brown has galvanized this team, and he's the one that's rolling. So you can call Tatum the captain, but we all know this year they're going to need to rely on Brown the most.
I think going forward they have to. I think going forward they're a better team. I think going forward they're a better team when Brown is the lead dog and Tatum plays.
I think Tatum is just fine with that.
Yeah.
I think Tatum is fine with that.
Yeah. Who got paid first?
Tatum got
paid. It don't make no difference. Right? His contract came up sooner. That's why.
He got paid first.
Anybody who got paid first. Not even
I don't know. This year, yes, but I don't know.
I think overall, like I said, they won a championship. Who's the MVP?
Exactly.
And he was
what he
was the best
brings
player
on both sides of the ball. What he brings on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
But really, not many other players in the league bring that. And probably, as we talked in a podcast, he probably brings that both sides of the ball.
Sports betting doesn't have to feel like guesswork. The Essential Sports Betting Guide breaks down the fundamentals, lines, odds, bankroll management, and smart betting strategies in simple, real-world terms. Whether you're new or looking to bet smarter, this guide helps you stop chasing losses and start making informed plays. Bet with clarity. Bet with confidence. Pick up your copy today on Amazon, Kindle, and coming soon to Audible.
Better than anybody else in the league.
Yeah, but the league looks down on Jaylen. He ain't make the national team.
No, they don't.
After being the MVP.
They don't like Brown.
Baby. They don't like
him. You know what I'm saying?
They don't like Brown.
He's radical. They don't
like Brown.
Yeah, so it is what it is. But I think Tatum has no problem with it.
Yeah. I don't think Tatum has a problem with it either.
Yeah.
He don't.
But
help him put on the ring. He has no problem with that.
But he's competitive. Tatum want to be the dog, be the man too. He's the alpha. He's the
like
alpha.
the man said, check out his contract. He is there.
Oh yeah.
That's part of the reason he came back, Rod.
Right.
He's seen his
Oh yeah, I agree. I would agree with that. That's why he I mean, two things is I think he's one of those guys like KD that really loves the motherfucking hoop. Like some guys in the league just play and they get the money. Some of those motherfuckers really love the hoop.
Yeah.
Tatum is one of those guys like KD and like some other like LeBron and some other one that just love motherfucking playing basketball and love playing at the highest level. So he came back for that reason, but don't think that he ain't the alpha. To your point, Q, that he saw like something. This motherfucker build his legacy over here. Let me get my egg. His mom was. His mom was.
I will tell you this. I think
his mama was telling
like
though real quick.
Competition of like we got a battle for top dog.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I think if he got a guy like that battling him on his team for that, they got
wrong with that.
Hey, but what I tell you this. Don't think his mama went to, hey, boy, you better get your yellow ass back in there. He in there taking over your team.
Brown is taking over, yeah.
Wow.
All right, 29.
We already called out, Martin called out the Knicks with them. How do you see Boston, if they're number 2 or number 1, and since number 1, like Tweet said, how do you all see them matching up with the field? Because the field is different now, right? The field is different. You got a very strong Cleveland team with Harden, right? You got the Pistons. You got, a multiple different teams, outside of probably the couple of them. Everybody else is probably just lunch meat and shit. But at the top, you got the Knicks, you got the Pistons, you got Cleveland, and you got the Pistons are the ones that are the top 4. You can throw in other ones, but how do you see them matching up against the field? This Boston team with Tatum when he got his legs on him. Because one good thing is he came back with enough games to get his legs and get some continuity. How do y'all see them stacking up against the field?
The one team that I mentioned at the beginning of the season, they started off bad, but they're starting to play a little better now. And I think that this team can compete against anybody. I'm watching it right now versus Cleveland, is the Orlando Magic. I still think the Orlando Magic, if they can keep it rolling, because they actually been playing some pretty good defense these last few weeks. They were the best defensive teams last few weeks. If they can just keep it going, that's one team that that's right now they're number 7. I'm telling you, they could give somebody some problems in that first round.
They need Wagner though.
Right now they're matched up with Boston.
They need Wagner though.
I'm just saying.
I think without Wagner,
play well. I think you're absolutely right. It'll be competitive. They'll play well, but in the 7-game series, no, they're not beating them. They're not beating Boston. They're not beating a healthy Boston in a 7-game series.
No,
not going to take it to a different level, I think.
But yeah, they're going to challenge them. It's going to
be.
So
Wes, what do you think? How they match up with the field? Do you see anybody giving them problems, or do you think they can dominate? They can run the field?
For me, again, it's about home. If they're the top seed, they got home court all the way through.
Yep.
Then they might. The biggest problem going to be Detroit. But if Detroit has the home court, or New York has home court against them, it's going to be a problem for the Celtics.
Let me tell you this. What I would say is to your point, and I bring up the Pistons. I think the one team the Pistons don't want to see is Boston. I think the Pistons necessarily they had trouble against Cleveland. I think they'll get by Cleveland, but I think that Boston team, because Boston plays defense.
Right.
Boston is, we're talking about here. Boston is number 2 offensive rating and number 5 defense. So them motherfuckers play defense. That was before Tatum came back.
Yeah.
They'll come in, and all them other motherfuckers that, besides Duran and besides Cade, they gonna lock all the rest of the motherfuckers up.
Yeah.
Right?
I think Detroit.
So I think Boston is a problem with them. Detroit don't want to see
Boston has the home court. Detroit don't want none of that. Yeah. But Detroit definitely got a damn chance if they have home court advantage.
Yeah, I think home court is essential for them. Right, and I think they'll get by everybody else. I think that Boston might be a problem. Because Boston,
all things being
and
healthy,
them motherfuckers got that championship like swag. Even
been there, done that.
Even little white boy coming off the bench, that motherfucker coming and be hitting threes and shit. Pritchard be balling like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Detroit still got another year to develop. They still got another year to mature. Detroit is not coming out the East. Detroit is not coming out the East.
I said that a long time ago. Yeah, I'm thinking on these.
Okay.
But,
they still need another year or so.
Why is it, Tweety? Why is it that OKC can be a young team and you can get behind them, but yet and still when it comes to the Pistons,
because they're a motherfucking hater.
He's a motherfucking hater. Hey, they got Shea Butter. They got Shea Butter. They got Shea Butter, baby.
So that's right. He don't get Cade no love. You get
nobody in the East no love. Nobody in the East no love. Nobody in the East.
No.
But he gonna learn
because they not.
He gonna learn.
They not gonna win.
Yeah.
He gonna learn.
So Wes, I don't know if you remember, but we've got a couple other episodes in between. Tweety is the biggest hater on the East, so he don't think the East has a chance, which I think he's mistaken.
Very mistaken.
I like Boston's chances if they get to the finals. I like them.
Against who?
I think it's like you said.
Against who? Boston can beat whoever. We talking
about
whoever
into the finals. Ain't no way in the hell they can beat OKC. Ain't no way in the hell they can beat
Boston.
Antonio.
Who can't beat?
Cannot beat either one of those Western Conference teams in a series.
The two of them, they have a problem.
Wait. Who did he say?
The Pistons. The Pistons can't beat either one of them.
No,
I think the Pistons would have a problem. Now
that's who.
I know one team can beat
the Knicks.
I know one team can beat Spurs, Denver, and everybody.
Stop. The Knicks.
It match up good with them.
Anybody in the West.
It match up good.
Knicks match up good with all them teams.
Yeah, but in the seven series, no.
Yeah.
Series, no way.
No.
The Knicks match up good with them. Those teams.
Wait. I'm saying right now, if the Knicks
I understand what you're saying. Regular season, we're talking about the
seven-game
series, and they got to come back to the West.
If the Knicks played the Spurs, they would probably sweep the Spurs in the finals.
Ooh, sweep!
They own the Spurs.
You think get the bruise?
That is a bad matchup.
Hey,
it's a bad matchup.
You see the look on West's face? He said, "Hey, you said get out the motherfucking broom, West."
It's a bad matchup. Look, all these games and stuff I'm saying, it's all about matchups. If you watch the Knicks play the Spurs, it is a bad matchup for the Spurs. I'm telling you.
It is.
It's a bad matchup. That's a bad matchup.
What happens is the Knicks small and wing. The Knicks small and wing guys do a good job. The Knicks small and wing guys do a good job of being able to guard him. And then the other thing they do is with Towns, you pull Wemby out the paint.
You pull him out the paint, and
you pull Wemby out the paint. Wemby, you can't come off Towns. That's the part on defense that causes problems. Is you can't come off Towns if you got Wemby, and if you switch and put somebody else on them, you don't go down there and pound them motherfucking ass in the paint.
Yep.
So it works both ways too.
Yeah, that's true.
But
you can come out that damn paint to check Wemby. And if you switch, he gonna cook whoever's on there too. It works both ways, bro.
One thing gonna let you talk bad about Wemby.
He got my problem. He got my problem with his bird.
Two-way firing. Huh?
Can I bring my problem up with his bird?
Firing range. Two-way.
Yeah.
Not one way.
In the clutch, I'm telling you, in the playoffs, this is what I'm telling you. Wes, and I know you know better than anybody because you played the game and you played these physical games. The playoffs step up to a whole different level when it comes to physicality and everything else, right?
No question.
I'm telling you, that's where Wemby is gonna have to get stronger. He ain't ready for that yet. I don't ready yet because teams gonna attack him. Teams gonna attack him. I'm telling you.
But they got the other cats. It's not like act like Wemby the only player on that team. They got cats.
That's true.
He's huge though.
But they got Johnson.
That's true.
They can't win if you don't play good.
But I mean, but Wemby is the like the number one guy, like especially on defense.
We know if they don't play good, but hell, some of the cats, but the other team don't play well.
But what I would tell you is, I watch Wemby and I like Wemby, and I think Wemby is going. He's gonna be the best player in the motherfucking league real soon.
He is.
But what I would tell you is, I agree with Martin 100%. When I watch him in the end of games, he get doing that flopping and shit. He's got to get stronger. He got to get stronger and get out in the post. I want to see him because now he's on this run. A lot of it has been either catching lobs or is shooting threes. He's got to go down and be able to command the ball in the post and motherfucking score in the post when it comes down to it without all that flopping.
He ain't going down to that post.
He's going to learn. He's going to learn that he has to.
Yeah, because the playoffs is different. The playoffs is different.
He has to. The jump shot ain't always falling. The jump shot ain't always falling. You're gonna have to, and that's like Mark said. I think that's gonna be a learning for him. Is the physicality of the playoffs? You can't fucking avoid it.
Yeah,
you can't avoid it.
Because teams gonna bring that to him because teams know right now. I mean, they can get away with it right now. Because I do think
they sucking in the West for a reason, bro.
No.
It ain't from running. Motherfucker don't run. He ain't no track play star. He ain't running from Jack. So
no. I do think down the road, in like a few years, I think that he gonna learn that. But right now, I don't think. I mean, I'm saying like this year. I'm like this year. He ain't ready for that this year. No, now in a couple years, because he young as hell. So of course he gonna learn. But I'm talking about this year. This year, what in the playoffs, teams gonna come with that physicality in the playoffs. And that's gonna bother them. Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Now, reel it back in. We're gonna say one last closing comment about what our original discussion was because we done got off to the side again.
Right.
And then we're gonna talk. And then after that, we're gonna talk about Bam's performance. So we got to give just time to that. So last question is on the Boston situation is where do you see Boston finishing up when the season's over? Are they not? I won't say champion, but would you see them ending their season in the championship game, in the Eastern Conference Finals, or get knocked out before that? Wes, what you think?
I think they'll be in the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's as far as you did. The buck stops for them right there.
Then it's a toss up. Then I'll go back to my original thing. It depends on who has home court advantage.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Q.
Yeah, I see him. I see him getting to the Eastern Conference Finals.
The buck stops there.
Maybe. I don't know, brother. That's a tough one.
Okay.
But definitely Eastern Conference.
Go ahead, Tweety. Go ahead, Tweety.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they're going to Eastern Conference Finals and they're going to lose in the Eastern Conference Finals to the Cavs.
To the Cavs.
To the Cavs.
Cavs don't want that smoke. The Cavs don't want that smoke.
To the Cavs.
All right. Yeah. All right, Martin. Yeah, he said Cavs.
I just said somebody said Cavs. Okay.
Yeah, until they prove themselves in the playoffs, we can't talk about the Cavs. We're talking about big game hunting. We talking about big game hunting. They got to go there first.
They gonna do it this year.
The Celtics.
Go ahead, Martin.
The Celtics will make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and they are going to lose to the New York Knicks. Wow. That's what they're gonna lose to.
I'm gonna pass it off, and I'm gonna say this.
Wow.
I think the Celtics. They're going to the fucking finals. I think they're going to finals. I think with Tatum coming back, one of the things they have benefited from is I think them and the Pistons play in the East Conference Finals, and I think they clipped the Pistons which successful season for the Pistons, Eastern Conference Finals. But I think this Boston team, they got fucking champions, and they did the benefit of having Tatum come back with enough games left. And he still got like 17, 18 games left now for him to be able to get his legs under him and for them to be dangerous in the playoffs. So I think Boston makes it through. I think along the way they don't want the Knicks, but I think they somehow something's gonna happen where they don't meet each other until the Eastern Conference Finals, and we'll see if I think they end up running to the Pistons. And I think the Pistons get them. So we'll see how it pans out. But now we gotta move on to that. We close the motherfucker out. Appreciate everybody chiming in. When we do this, we always close it out one motherfucking way. Tweety, hit him, baby.
Like and subscribe. Hood Report 2025.
That's right, baby. Shout out
all day. Shout out. Hey, Detroit, Las Vegas, Arizona, what up? Hey, Bam. Congratulations, boy. Keep doing your thing. Let's do this shit. Let's go.
Wes, you got any shout outs?
We appreciate you. We love you.
Wes, you got some shout outs, man?
Hey, man, thanks for having me. Like I said, congratulations to Bam. Congratulations to me on my 26 points.
Yeah.
That shit up right now.
40 years ago.
Yeah. We about to look.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having me. It's always great, man. Always great.
All
right, we love having you on, Mark. Hey, appreciate it. And hey, we're doing some fat checks. We'll be back to you soon.
All right, hit me back.
313 Detroit. We out, baby. What up, though?
Peace.